Hello guys, and welcome to another sort of a walk and talk really, another Q&A. And I said if we got some great if we got feedback etc from you guys from last month's one, that we'll carry on doing them. Well, not only did we get great feedback, we've also got loads of questions coming, which we're going to answer this time as well. So if you've got any questions for us, London related, channel related, whatever related, well, within reason, because I can't tell you who's going to win certain sporting competitions or anything else like that. But anyway, any questions, anything like that, London based at all, London visited based, then do drop them in the comments down below, or you can contact us via social media. The reason I've got the glasses on yet because I can't actually remember the questions, and I'm actually going to read them to you, let you know who's dropped them in, and give you the answers as well. And we've got a great selection. So anyway, welcome. This is London Visited. This is the April 2024 question and answer. Where am I? Well, the backdrop is beautiful. You can see the flowers. You can also, so we'll get a bit closer. There you go. You can see the fountain there as well. We're in St James's Park. And St James's Park is that beautiful park which goes from behind Whitehall at Horse Guards all the way down to Buckingham Palace. And I'm not going to take you all the way down to Buckingham Palace. If I do that, this is going to be an extremely long video and it's going to well and truly have overshot. But what we will do is we'll capture some of the lake and some of the wildlife, etc. going around it. And the idea is if I screw up, I'm going to leave it in there. There you go, you get to see everything, which is quite funny actually, because there was a question about that within here as well. So it's maybe even more determined we're going to leave that in there. So, St James's Park, it was built under the reign of King Henry VIII, and it was marshland at the time. He had it all drained, had a royal park down here. Guess what for? Yeah, hunting. But it's developed and it's absolutely beautiful. Sometimes down here as well, not only do you get these... If anyone can translate that for me, I'm hoping that's not rude. Anyway, it had all sorts of wildlife down here. You've got parakeets that are in and out of here on a regular basis. But not only that, you've also got pelicans as well. Although I've not seen those today, and they may be on the other part of the lake. Right, so let's go to the questions, because that's going to cause us to waffle even more. Right, so Luana, hello. First one. What are your behind the scenes like in making these videos? Yeah, good question. Is there much travel, editing, bloopers, camera drops? Right, well, that's a really good question. And actually, do you know what? I'm going to combine that as well with another question that we've had in. See what we're doing there? So we're getting through the questions so we can do it, which comes from, let's have a look. Because I want to make sure we give everyone a name check, because that'll encourage more people to do this as well. Oh yeah, how far in advance do you film the videos? And that's from Leanne Dye. So, do we film them and then put them out? So this video we definitely are, and I did the last Q&A, but that is extremely rare. So, normally I film the videos 2 or 3 months in advance. One thing I love being is absolutely organised. So I have a schedule which is set for the videos here on London Visited, which I've got the schedule set, and it's normally set something like 1.5 to 2 months in advance. So I've actually got the videos on YouTube ready to go. So if something was to happen to me, or something was to take pressing issues, etc., family or anything else like that, actually, London Visited would still go, because I've got a great bank of videos ready to go. Now, that doesn't mean to say though that we keep them all in that order. And a great example is today, I'm here in St James's Park, and the reason I'm in St James's Park is I wanted to catch the tulips, but we didn't have that scheduled. So that's going in on Wednesday, and the video that we've got on Wednesday, we're now bouncing to another time. So what often happens is have things scheduled, but they don't necessarily go then. Lots of editing, because when you are filming, there's lots of stuff that happens. People walk in the front of the camera. Well, let's face it, you're out with the public, you're out shooting out in public areas, so it's naturally going to happen. So people do just walk in front of the camera, so you edit those bits out. Quite often if I'm talking to camera, I'll make an absolute mess of it, which is why I do a lot of voiceovers over it as well. And one of the things I love doing is voiceover. So for me, I edit the video and do the voiceover over the top of it. So there you go. Hopefully that gives you an idea of the process. And actually I'm so well organised that I have sort of process task sheets. I use a app called ClickUp, which I use on my desktop and on my phone and everything else like that. And I have stuff there which is in the thought process. If you suggest something, I'm going to put it in there, and then I'll pull on it at some time, put it in my filming section, then it'll be on my editing section, then it'll be in there ready to release because I've got a date on it. So I really do work on a schedule on there. And that's one thing I'm really, really organised about. And it's the same with the podcasts for YouTube and also the podcasts we have as well. So hopefully that gives you a bit of a inner workings into how we do it here on London Visited. Right, let's come on, let's get some more of St James's. I think that's a very unhappy, yes it is, it's a very unhappy Canadian geese. Rhonda, if you're watching that, that's nothing to do with you, but that's two geese having a little bit of a fisticuffs. Right, let's grab the lake whilst we can as well. Oh, and I'll tell you what we'll also do, whilst I'm down here, we're going to walk over the Blue Bridge, which is also absolutely beautiful. And I can't believe the cherry blossom is still out as well. So we're going to capture a bit of the cherry blossom, which won't be on the video for when you see, if you go back to yesterday, because this is going to come out on the Thursday, on the Wednesday we released the tulips and also a bit more of the spring bloom. This won't be on it. So this is a bit of an exclusive for you if you're watching the Q&A, which is really important. So there you go, you've got up there the cherry blossom. Up there. There you go. And we've also got a bit of swan. There you go. Lovely. Where are you guys from?
Norway.
From Norway, fantastic.
Norway.
So this is going on YouTube next week because we have a YouTube channel on London. So I'm filming on London. So welcome guys, so introduce yourselves.
My name is Siri.
Yep.
I'm Åshild.
Brilliant. Guys, it's lovely to meet you. You're going to be on the channel next Thursday.
Yeah.
For our Q&A, London Visited. So put in London Visited, all about London. We shoot videos here about London and we're just doing the Q&A at the moment. So just give a big wave to everyone that's watching.
Hello.
All over the world. We have people from all over, from Australia, America and all the rest of it.
Fly them a kiss.
There you go. Fantastic. Brilliant. Thank you guys. Have a good one. All right. Enjoy the rest of your stay here in London. Watch the swan. Watch the killer swans. See, I told you what that is. So that's the great thing also about doing these videos. As you may have seen in some of the live streams, people sort of like to jump in and go, hello. Do you know what? I'm not going to stop anyone, which is fantastic. Right, let's go over the Blue Bridge. And whilst we're doing that, let's take another question. Otherwise, we could be here for days. Oh, I love this one. Al Jarman. Al, brilliant question. He wanted to know, did Christopher Wren have anything to do with the Great Fire of London? Because he seemed to get a lot of work and design a lot of the buildings after the fire. Al, I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Let's get some blossom in. Absolutely brilliant question. And I had to include that in there. I wonder if the insurance didn't pay out until they checked. St Paul's Cathedral. I'll tell you what, that's pretty drastic to get it to work, but yeah, I like the idea of that one. So brilliant. Al, thank you very much. Thank you for dropping that. If you've also got any great questions like that, we'll have those as well. Superb. Right, another one. We'll have this one is from Tineke Rains. And if I've butchered your name, I'm sorry. But drop me a voice note with your name and we'll get it right next one. So for this, oh, here we go. Now here behind, you can see Buckingham Palace. Fantastic. So you've got Buckingham Palace on that way, which is lovely. This is the Blue Bridge that goes across the middle of the lake. And then we're going to go on the other side. If you go on the other side, you have, there you go, Whitehall. And with a bit of luck, you can also see the London Eye. So what we'll do, we're going to switch cameras like we did last time, because I love doing that. And we can then zoom in. There you go, Buckingham Palace. I love this view because you're literally looking straight down the lake at Buckingham Palace. Beautiful. So you've got that there. And there's a flag on top. I think it's just the Union Jack. So the King is not at home. If it's the Royal Standard, he'll be at home. And then we'll quickly flick over. There you go, give it a quick look. Yeah, quite busy down here. And then when you look down, you've got Horse Guards Parade there. And then over to the other side of the bush there you go. You've got the London Eye. So it just also goes to show you, I always say, London is so close. You just won't believe how close everything is. And this is just such a fantastic vantage point because not only have you got the wildlife, you've got all these great sceneries and just loads of people walking past. There you go. So we've got people taking selfies on the bridge here. And let's do another question, because if we don't do that, we're going to be here for days. I've just looked, we're almost 10 minutes in. Do you know what? I can't say I'm surprised. Right, Taniki Rains asked, do you need to go with a beef eater tour to go inside St Peter ad Vincula Church at the Tower of London, or can you visit it by yourself? The good news is you can visit it by yourself. There's always a beef eater in there to ask questions, which is great because their knowledge is absolutely fantastic. So if you're going in there, go and engage the beef eaters in conversation, because they want to be engaged in conversation. They absolutely love it. And then go in there and have a word with them, but you don't need to do it on a beef eater tour. The one thing you've got to be careful of with that chapel is sometimes they close it if they're doing choir practice or some events coming up and they need to practice for that. Also, if it's wet, I think they also close it because it gets very slippery in there as well. So they're worried about people hurting themselves. So that is the church or the chapel in the middle of the Tower of London. That's not the one in the White Tower. That's the one in the middle of the Tower of London. So great question, that one. Right, I think we have one more and then we will wrap up for this month. And hopefully do another one next month. Right, yes, one, oh hang on, no, we've got a couple more. Right, okay, so someone would like to see, and it's Kathy Brotman. Thank you, Kathy, for your bit. She'd like to see where the Thames meets the sea, and wants to know from that, is there a large wall there or a large beach? How does it work with the sea going out during storms? Do you know what? We'll have to get down there. Now, it's not in London. It's actually outside London, but I will get down there at some point during the summer and just film the point at which the Thames estuary meets the North Sea, because that would be really good, so you get to see that. So Kathy will do that at some point, and I may well do that as a newsletter video. So I may well do that in there, but we'll keep you informed of when we do that. So I love that one. Thank you very much. And finally, from Luana, the final question for this one is, with everything going on in the world today, and it's pretty ferocious out there, do you ever feel frightened of what goes on? And of course, loads of things going on all over the world, not just in the UK, but absolutely everywhere. From watching the videos, no one would actually have an idea that London is suffering scary times, as you keep it all beautiful and wonderful and keep it a happy channel. How do you do it? Right, so yeah, loads of stuff going on. Got to acknowledge the fact there's loads of stuff going on all over the world. Always has been, there's always stuff happening. How do we do it? Do you know what? I see this as sort of perfect getaway. If you love London, been to London, coming to London, for whatever reason you personally watch the channel, that's what we want to bring you. We want to bring you the joys of London. So actually, that's what we're here for on this channel. So, very simply, we don't include it. We just show you the fantastic stuff so you can love London as much as we do. And also use it like I do when I use YouTube. It's a getaway from life and a getaway from everything else. There you go, lovely question, and I think we'll finish on that one. So, guys, what did you think? Did you enjoy that? Hope you did. I'm going to give you another view round in just 1 second here at St James's Park, because it's absolutely beautiful. Before we do that though, don't forget, if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments down below. Because as we've done this month, and we've literally just answered your questions that we've had come through last month, I've still got loads in reserve. But if you've got any questions, all you need to do is to drop them in the comments down below, and I will pick them up next month for May, because it certainly seems to be a very popular thing. Right, let's give a view around. So you've got the lake over there, beautiful weeping willows. There you go, the lake here as well, just over to the other side. So on the other side of the lake, you've got more St James's Park, and then you've got the Mall, just to give you an idea, as we go round very slowly. Oh, here we are, got a bird just down here. There you go, moorhen. And then as we go round, we've got the back of the Ministry of Defence buildings and the various governmental buildings of Whitehall. Then as we swing around, we've got more trees in blossom. I think we'll head over that way in just a second so you can see that. And then also, over the other side, you can see the cars and the taxis and all the rest of it. That is Birdcage Walk. And the reason that's called Birdcage Walk is because when King Henry VIII had St James's Park built, Birdcage Walk had, guess what? Yes, aviaries down it. Hence, that's why it got the name Birdcage Walk. Love it. And one of the other things I've got to do, and thanks Luana, because I know you reminded me, there's a technical issue with our St James's Park video where we've done it before, so we will reshoot it. And I might come up here during the summer, but just look at this beautiful spring blossom that is still out. We are right near the end of April. Actually, no, we're in the middle of April. Oh, I'm losing my track. But anyway, we're in the middle of April, and we still have the beautiful spring blossom out here, which is fantastic here in London. Lovely, really hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, you know what you need to do. Hit that like button for us so we can spread this out. Put some more questions down below. We'll definitely pick those up next month. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And a big hello to our Norwegian friends that bumped into us. And if you're there, a big hello and thanks very much. And we'll catch you next month on this. Keep watching the channel. So much great stuff and video content to come between now and the next one of these videos coming out. Take care and cheers for watching. Bye.